All right, last one I want to give you here. And it's this one. A lot of people's managers, right? A lot of people's managers are not skilled and not leading. They're not leading. They're not training, coaching, or managing. They're information delivering. You didn't sell. You got, did you ever tell me if this is helpful? You must do better. Tell me in the chat bar, is that helpful? Did you ever tell somebody you got to raise your conversion? Well, if the dude knew how to do better, they would be doing better. You telling them to do better doesn't make them better, but you managers don't have the skill set. Why? Because you haven't trained your managers on human behavior. You've only trained them on some kind of widget or script that you learned from, I'm guessing, my own story, it's probably false. You learned it from some other company, right? And what made me break all boundaries was, you know what? I learned it from Jay Abraham. Do you know who Jay is? Type in Jay. If you don't, he's the highest paid consultant on planet Earth, okay? And I trained 3.5 years with him one-on-one, which most of you, if you heard how much that cost, there ain't probably a time in most of your lives you'd be brave enough to do that, because you pull out your credit card and it just, this shit just melts, okay? That's what happens when you pay for education. Your credit card melts. But he told me the secret of all secret sauces, and I'm going to give it to you tonight, and I hope it becomes your secret sauce, not only in selling, in scaling and winning this life, business, and wealth by design. He said to me, Mike, the superpower is not taking things you're getting from other industries. He goes, everybody's doing the same thing. He goes, so you might win a little bit, but the chances if you're doing the same thing as the next bigger company, you'll probably never outbeat them. He said the winning strategy is do from other industries in your industry. You should type in boom right now, because this changed my life forever. He said, take the strategies from Disney and Zappos and Amazon. He said, go to the biggest companies in the world and ask yourself, what's the strategy they do that no one else is doing? So when people looked, you couldn't, look, I was in an organization a decade and a half ago, and I outgrew every one of the founding fathers of the organization, and no one could figure out how the hell did these, I had a picture, I'll show you here. I showed it to Jason today. Jen, look at this picture. This is young. Now I'm going to show you, I don't even know what age I am here. My team at our Christmas party, our culture was so motivated, they gave us a gift and they said, we no longer want to drive the trucks we're driving. They said, we want to drive these. And they were yelling and chanting at the Christmas party. I don't know, maybe we had 80 employees or 100 then, I can't remember. I look way different, a little bit younger. But if you look at this here, there I am there, right? Holding, they wrapped tractor trailers for us. This is my partner, Rob. This is Adam. I ended up buying Adam out many, many years ago. And they wrapped these and they said, these are the trucks we want to drive through New Jersey. So every human moves out of the way. There could only be one, just like Highlander, right? And I'm sure I was wearing some kind of this, I don't know what the hell that shirt is, but we'll just call that like New Jersey Italian shirt or something. So when you look at this, this strategy of this leader, your leaders, right? They need to understand training, coaching, and managing, and you need to understand take things from other industries in. And that's why I'm not a best practice organization no more. I sold that. Now I'm a life, business, and wealth by design is what Food Dog Groups were. I call us the secret ingredient or the secret weapon out there, because we have strategies. We take a strategy from a cybersecurity company or an AI company, or we take it from a nutrition company and we say, what's the strategy here that we could put in, not just in your companies. Remember, we got a portfolio company and our goal is to grow our portfolio company by 2030. I'd like to hit 500 million in that portfolio. So we're not teaching you shit, everybody, and I'm going to finish this up. I'm not teaching you stuff we did 50 years ago. You're learning right now what we're doing in our companies, in our portfolio companies, and we just did it last week. That's what we're teaching you, okay?